Apologies. We are Africans. We believe in toiling. So, as people that are keen and too much interested to liberate Malawi, we do anything that we can. And we'll do we'll press each and every button to make sure this country is liberated. Because we know the devil has blanketed our nation. And we want to make sure we tear that blanket of the devil out for the light of God to get deep into Malawi until Malawi is liberated on 23rd June. Therefore, we will do anything that we can. So yesterday we were not in the office. We had to go into the workshop, into the bush, into the field to make sure Malawi is liberated. Fellow citizens, our introduction today is Malawi political landscape is pathetic. We of Muva Chilungamo deplore politics that control individual interests, not their laid procedures, such as the constitution of the country. This is pathetic. What was the point of making a constitution when we knew that we would be going under the wishes and the aspirations of Peter Mutharika? Why drafting a constitution when we can be led by the feelings and brains of Peter Mutharika or Bagire Muhoozi? What was the point of instituting a constitution? Today, civil servants have failed to execute their mandatory jobs following the constitution because politicians do use them as their selfish tools. Examples as follows. The Constitution of the Republic of Malawi says civil servants should do according to the Constitution, protect the citizens, defend the country. But we have twisted that. Now we are using the same civil servants to do as per the wishes of one individual, just because he is a president, just because he is a former president, just because this one is a minister. The constitution has been closed, thrown away. What a pathetic nation are we? There are many examples. Malawi police stopped serving the constitution because they fear politicians. Police don't do their job anymore because if they are doing something that is against the wishes of Mr. Peter Mutharika, they will be transferred or sacked, fired. If the police execute their mandatory jobs as per the constitution of protecting the country and citizens, Defense Minister or Police Minister, Mr. Nicholas Dausi, they are going to send them in the bush. That perception, these actions are destroying and have destroyed the future of our country. And I wonder, Mr. Dausi, do you think Malawi will remain like this forever? Mr. Peter Mutharika, do you think Malawi will be like this forever? There will always be new leaders, whether you like it or not. New leaders are still coming. By 23 June, Malawi is choosing a new leader. Not Mr. Peter Mutharika, not Atubele Muhoozi. Malawians are choosing another one. And that will also happen in 2025. That will happen in 2030. It will be like that. That's why we are talking the story of Kamuzubanda as history. We are talking the story of Bagire Muhoozi as history. We are talking the story of Bingu wa Mutharika as history. It's gone. You two are going to go. Therefore, stop manipulating civil servants. Stop manipulating police and stop punishing them. They were employed to execute their duties as per the Constitution of the Republic, to protect, enforce, and make sure Malawi is at peace. They are not employed to save Peter Mutharika. They are not employed to save Bagire Muhoozi. They are not employed to save Atubele Muhoozi. They are not employed to save Saulos Chilima. They are not employed to save Lazarus Chakwera or Joyce Banda. They are employed to save the country. And there are guidelines on how they must execute their duties. But when they do that, you come, fire them. Now, you know something. Whether you like it or not, this Malawi will be liberated. And when it's liberated, we are going to remove the grease, the dirty oil, throw it away. And I don't want to lie here. Mr. Nicholas Dausi will be one of the dirty oils to be thrown out. Mr. Peter Mutharika will be one of the dirty grease to be dumped. Because you have spoiled our engine of democracy. You have spoiled our engine of governance in Malawi. I'm ashamed and I'm feeling pity that after 2019 elections, all the police officers that are working at State House, particularly in Sanjika, those that are coming from the tribe of Chewa were transferred. You are moving somebody from the from the kingdom house, from the state house. You throw him in the bush where even a house cannot feed his properties that he was keeping when he was serving at such a house. The sins being because they support another party. Their sins being because they are coming from a tribe where your critic, where your threat is coming from Lazarus Chakwera. Well, a day will come when education will be translated that it means saving the country, enlightening the country, civilizing the country, not being used as a tool to oppress, destroy, or cover the truth. That time is coming. And I was saying something here before I go there. Now, the police that were trying to follow the Constitution of the Republic from Rwanda, they went to make sure that the rally of vice president, not a torchbearer or a running mate, but the vice president of the Republic, Saul Sirima. The police went to provide security, as per the signatures of the Secretary Generals of UTM, MCP, and DPP. That police will be neutral. They did exactly that. Unfortunately, these police officers are even swearing themselves. Why did you do this? Because now they are transferred from Rwanda to Ntalile, throwing them away, punishing them for following the Constitution of the Republic. And Mr. Peter Mutharika, you think you will remain? Mr. Nicholas Dausu, do you think Malawi loves you? Somebody sent me intel, sorry, from the barracks. I will not mention which. After the declaration that elections are going to happen on 23 June, Malawi Defense Force soldiers danced, chanted, ululated. You should ask yourself a question. Why is the Defense Force happy? They say, soldiers. If I was one of the people that went to school and obtained a degree of jurist or law, whatever it is, I could have read the writing on the wall that this is not Peter Mutharika's time. This is Lazarus Chakwera's time. And intelligently, I could just raise a hand and say, no, we can't go that far. Let's not destroy the country. But because, as I said in Chijewa, our education in Malawi, that you people that went to school, you have misused it. I'll tell you how our education was used usefully. At independence, Kamuzubanda said each and every child must go to school. Even if they don't have money, even if they don't have uniform, but for formative years, let them go to school. When time of school fees come, those who don't have money, they will go home. But at least they must just go and open their eyes. No, A, E, O, U. My mother said, I want to take the words of Kamuzubanda, that my child, despite that we're coming from the poor family, he must just know the signpost of a bus direction. In that time, she said, I want you to know the bus of Chiromoni, the bus of Chireka, so that we may not get lost. Because Kamus has opened education, free, just for the formative days. If school fees want to be there, at least you know the bus of Chiromoni. And I did that. My mother died without getting lost, because I could show her that this is Ndiland, this is Limbi, this is Chiromoni, this is Chireka. Now I want to know, you people that are graduates today, what have you done with your education? Stealing, rigging elections, killing people, stealing taxes, and developing Malawi, and you say you educated people, and you cling to power, you want to still remain a president. What a shame. Education was created to help one person develop the rest. Education was created to enlighten one person so that he can shine. Not shine to be super, but give an example to the rest. The same concept says, educate a girl, you educate the whole village. The same concept says, you educate one, the whole village is educated. The education of Malawi today, according to what I have gathered from Mr. Peter Mutharika's qualification, from Mr. Jab Muhango's qualification, from Mr. Danny Namalika's qualification, their education is still as much as you can. Rig as much as you can. Let's remain in power.